Hi, darling. Looks like you're sleeping so well. I must say, though, it was quite a hassle having to drag you like this. If you were only so calm and at ease like a baby. But you're a very manly and a strong man. I'm sorry I got a little nervous. It's just that this is our first time actually talking, so... Oh yes, I dragged you here. I couldn't do it alone though. You're at least 1 foot taller than me, and I'm not particularly strong, so I actually have to ask my neighbor for help. They think you fainted due to heat stroke. That's what I told them, at least. But the truth is, well, first of all, my name is Alexa. As you can see, well, you can't really see me very well because my hair is covering, but look. Yes, look at my ears. I'm an elf. A very ugly one, but an elf nonetheless. Well, as I told you, I brought you here. I used my magic to make you sleep and, well, I told you the rest. I tried to drag you here, but I couldn't. So I asked Laura, my neighbor, for help. She's very kind and is always there to help everyone, even me. You see, it's a little embarrassing, but I'm deeply in love with you. I love you in a ridiculously immeasurable way. I need you. I think about you at least 10 hours every day, and that is without counting the time I sleep because I almost never remember my dreams. I've heard that we always dream, but only remember our dreams sometimes. The few dreams I remember, I've had them since the first time I saw you. Even one horrible nightmare, which is because you saw me following you across the forest, and then when I tried to greet you, you just threw up and said how disgusting my face looked like. Then you said something about how you'd rather die than become my boyfriend. But good thing it was just a bad dream. It's not like I cried for an hour after waking up after that. Anyway, I know I'm very ugly, or at least below average, but I think I can convince you to be my boyfriend. No, please don't reject me just yet. Not only because I literally would fall into my knees crying as the fragments that still remain of my destroyed heart would keep shattering into billions of pieces till they turn into nothingness itself, and an infinite void swallows my sanity and my soul, leaving me as an empty shell for the rest of my agonizing torture of a life. Yes, but hearing those words would be like dagger coming out of your mouth. But also because I put a magic spell on that door to force you to stay here till I finally convince you that I can be a suitable partner for you. I know how it sounds, but I do not wish to disrespect you. I know you are way above my league, but please, hear me out. I have some good points too. First of all, my devotion. I promise you that if you accept to be my boyfriend, I'll be the most devoted girlfriend in the history of mankind. I will not only cook for you every day, do your laundry, and clean your house, or our house, if you accept to live with me. I will feed you every day and every meal. I will feed it to you. I'll cut it into small bits so you don't choke, and I'll feed it to you like a mother to a small child. Every time you feel even mildly tired, I'll guide you to bed and give you a nice, relaxing massage. If you work too much in the fields, I'll massage your back. If you read for too long, I'll massage your neck. If you walk too much, I'll massage your feet. Also, if for some reason you need money, I'll give you all my savings without any question. And if you decide you don't want to work anymore, I will work to sustain the both of us, Even if I have to break my back for 16 hours a day, I'll do it. And finally, I'll tell you how much I love you every single day, at least 100 times. No matter if I get sick, no matter if we argued that day, even if you're not home. I will wait for your return to tell you that I love you 200 or 300 or even 1,000 times. The second reason why you should choose me as your girlfriend is that I will always be loyal to you, always faithful to you. I will not even remarry after you pass. Even if you were to die in a couple weeks, I would spend the rest of my life alone. And assuming I will not die from the pain of losing you, I would go to visit you at your graveyard every single day. But if you live for many decades by my side as I beg to the heavens above, I will only be touched and even talked to by you, by my one and only truly love. And you can say that every woman says she is loyal, but not all of them. But I will have proof. First of all is this. A crystal ball. I bought it from a hermit wizard that lives near the river in a small cave. Nice guy, actually. Sold it to me for half the price when I told him I wanted to spy on the person I was in love with. He said something about admiring how passionate I was. Well, as I have used it to spy on you for quite a few months now, I will lend it to you so you can use it to confirm that I'm 100% loyal to you and only you. If you don't want to be looking at me all the time, we're apart, don't worry. I can even use my magic to put a spell on myself, so if anyone that isn't you touches me, they will burn themselves. But even without any of that, you can trust that I will never be with anyone else because, well, who on earth would want to be with me? Bad joke. I'm sorry. Just forget that I said that. Oh yes, I almost forgot. The third reason for why I'm worthy of your love is because you will never have to feel pain of seeing your girlfriend or wife die from old age. Because I will, and it pains me to think about it, live for several more years than you. Yes, you can say that of any elf, but it still counts that. Not only that, I will get old at some point, but much slower than a human. So when you are on your 70s, your wife will look like she is still on her late 30s. Sounds good, right? Number 4, you are going to get an elven citizenship if you even marry me. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but hear me out. Free healthcare in any elven village around. Not only the country, but around 15 countries of this and the southern continent. And then number 5, I can protect you. I can not only use magic, which on its own will be enough to keep you safe from almost any kind of threat that may come into your way. But also, I've been practicing archery since I was 12 years old, so if anyone were to try to harm you in any way, we will have one of the deadliest elven archers to protect you. And just in case you actually get hurt, fear not, I can use healing magic too. So, what do you say? Would you accept this disgusting creature to be your girlfriend for once in her life? Make me happy, pretty please? Before you answer, there's something you need to ask. Alright then, what's your question? Why do I keep calling myself ugly? Well, just look at me. Darling, you flatter me. But I know I'm ugly. I'm the ugliest girl in this village. I was born ugly, and no elf in the world can look at me without feeling disgusted, or even scared. No, I've never asked someone who's not an elf to tell me how I look like. Actually, you were the first human I ever talked to. Why? For human standards, I'm really pretty? But it can't be true. Because I'm not. I can't. All my life, I've been looked with disgust. Other kids didn't want to play with me. Every time I confessed to someone, they just laughed at me. You have no idea how many times I cried, looking myself at the mirror. But, do you really think that I'm pretty? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And about my other question, will you date me? You will? I'm so happy. This is the best day of my life. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you so much. I can't wait to go out with you and show everyone in town my new boyfriend. This is the best day of... Wait, I can't do that. If, as you say, I'm pretty for a human, the rest of the girls of the village will look like perfect, divine, and beautiful beings to your eyes. If you see them, you will fall for them immediately. I can't let that happen. Not now that I finally get a chance with you. I'm sorry, darling, but I can't let you leave this place. No, please. You don't understand. I can't lose you. And I will not lose you. I will not lose you. You are the love of my life. Please forgive me, but I can't let you leave. Yes, I know. I know you say you wouldn't leave, but when you see those other girls... maybe I should just remove your eyes out so you'll never see any other women. Oh, I'm sorry. That was just a joke. But I truly don't want you to see other elf girls. Darling, please don't look at them, alright? Please. Please, I beg you. Okay. You promise you will stay here with me, even if there are other pretty girls? I'll trust you then. But if you try anything with another woman, I promise. Ah, sorry. I'll relax. Can I cuddle with you at least? And tell you how much I love you for the rest of my life? Sounds like a good plan.